Whittier, welcome back to My Whittier TV. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to watch this video. I really appreciate it. If you are a Whittier local, or if you're somebody who enjoys local content, make sure and subscribe to the channel. Make sure and click that bell notification. That keeps you in the loop. That lets you know when we drop a brand new video. It really helps the channel, and it really helps me continue doing what I love to do, and that is to make videos for you, the Whittier local. Now, happy belated Easter to you. We are in April. I have no idea how that happened. The year's rolling by very quickly. Last year seemed to take forever. This year is just zipping on by, and it's a good thing. There's good vibes in the air. The weather has been absolutely amazing. And when I'm out walking my dog on the weekends, I see you guys. I see you out there. You're at the restaurants, you're at the bars, you're popping in and out of our shops here in Whittier, and that is a very good thing. That's a very good sign to see, and I hope that continues. The Whittier Theater just opened up. Many of you are out checking out King Kong versus Godzilla, or is it Godzilla versus King Kong? I don't know, but I hear it's good. Hope you enjoyed it, and like I said, I hope the good vibes continue. Now, we have a great show for you today. We're going to highlight a brand new business. But before we do that, I wanted to tell you about two other brand new businesses that opened up in the area that I think you might like. Chopped. Chopped is a brand new business, 7201 Greenleaf Avenue, Whittier, California, 90602. It's right on the corner of Greenleaf and Wardman, where the Coffee Bean is. It's kind of in that little shopping center. And I went over there and grabbed a delicious wrap the other day. They have salads, wraps, bagels, sandwiches, and it is a really great spot. It's a healthy alternative to fast food. It's quick, it's easy, and I would definitely recommend it. Chopped in Uptown Whittier. Now, the other new business that opened up here in Whittier is another healthy alternative. TruBowl, 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 12824 Hadley Street, Whittier, California, 90601. That is on Comstock and Hadley, next to the chicken coop. And I went down there, grabbed a drink, a healthy drink, and it was amazing. They have craft bowls, raw blends, juices, and much more. If you're looking for something healthy, pop in there and check them out. They are doing a good job. It's a little slow for me right now. It's a little slow getting your food or your bowl or your drink, but they're working the kinks out, and it is really good. So check them out when you get a chance. Now, another cool thing that's happening here in Whittier, we have a really good small business vibe, and a lot of you out there have a business, but you don't have a brick and mortar. You're working out of your home, you're working out of your backyard, you're online, you're making it happen. You got a side hustle going on, and that's a good thing. Now, I see a lot of pop-ups. Now, I have a pop-up right here going on 417. This pop-up right here, you guys contacted me, and so I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and post the flyer here on My Whittier TV. If you have a pop-up coming up and it coincides with a video that I'm doing, I would be more than happy to include your flyer right here on the show and get you some love, get you some customers out there to your pop-up. I really enjoy seeing you guys out there making it happen. So make sure and contact me on Facebook, Instagram, or email me. Now, we got a great interview for you today. Speaking of new businesses, Zens Tea House in Uptown Whittier just opened up. I sat down with the owner, Fernando Lopez, and conducted my first interview in quite some time. And here it is, guys. This video is sponsored by Scott Storage. $29.95 moves you into any size unit. Visit scottstorage.net for details. Also sponsored by Community Magazine, servicing La Habra, Whittier, and La Mirada. Grab one today. This is Whittier's newest addition. This is the parking structure located on Comstock Avenue in Uptown Whittier. This makes it easier for patrons to visit the Uptown Promenade, and the Uptown Promenade is open and ready for your business. All right, guys, I'm here with Fernando Lopez. He is the owner of Zens Tea House. First of all, congratulations, man.
Thanks.
And yesterday was the ribbon cutting, right?
Yes.
Had your ribbon cutting. And how did that go?
It was great. We had the ribbon cutting for the new parking structure. And so, like, the mayor, council people, city manager showed up. And yeah, it was like we were able to get that momentum over here.
That's what I was going to say, momentum. And how does it feel to open up a business in Uptown Whittier? I've been coming to Uptown Whittier since I was a little kid, and I've always dreamed of having a business. It's never happened up here, but it happened for you. How does it feel, man, to be right in the heart of it?
Dude, I probably am going to cry if I think about it. Because of that nostalgic of walking here. And when you're a kid, you don't think about things like bills and licenses and really just responsibilities.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you know, you now have a business in the place where you're walking, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's life altering.
It's very nice. So you have another location as well.
Yes.
Where's that one at?
We have our cafe in Norwalk, but we also have a warehouse on Washington Boulevard. That's
okay.
It's not really.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not glamorous. It's a warehouse, but that's where we process all the online orders. Zenstea.com. That's where it gets shipped from.
Well, thanks for being here, man, or inviting me. I just like to keep Whittier in the loop of what's going on, what's new, what's happening up here. And Zens is definitely new. And one of the other reasons I'm here is because ever since the pandemic hit, we haven't touched base in over a year.
Yeah.
I've seen you online or seen you walking around and stuff like that. I'll give you a wave, but we haven't really connected. And then we connected and we talked a little bit on the phone. And one of the first things you asked me was, how are you? How are you doing? And, you know, it was genuine. It wasn't just kind of one of those, yeah, how you doing, man? You know, it was genuine, and I really appreciated that.
I'm glad you picked up on that, because I genuinely care.
It meant well. It meant something to me, and I know that you cared, and you kind of listened to what I had to say, and I asked you how you were doing. So it was a good exchange, and so I thought, you know what, I definitely want to get down here at some point and talk to you. Now, with the pandemic going on and stuff like that, health issues have taken kind of center stage. Everybody's, you know, concentrated on their immune system, and a lot of people are dealing with anxiety.
Crazy.
Yeah,
huge,
anxiety
yeah.
And things of that nature. So tell me a little bit about the health benefits of tea.
Well, teas are naturally healthy, and I'm probably not going to do myself any justice by saying, you know, you can drink healthy, but unless you're living healthy, eating healthy, it's not going to be effective in drinking tea. It's not going to protect you from, you know, death.
Right.
And one of the things that we promote here at Zens Tea House, and if you go to our website, you'll see it's got tons of information about holistic healthcare. And so, yeah, the teas are known for helping be good for boosting the immune system. I mean, it's got high on amino acids and high on antioxidants. Those are great. A lot of people want to build up that vitamin C intake, and you know that you can take teas and herbs for that. But really, what we promote is holistic healthcare. People taking a holistic approach to their health, which is not just food; it's lifestyle, it's mental health, emotional health.
Meditation, is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
Praying, all that stuff.
Right. I mean, spiritual health is one of it. But I mean, you look at healthcare and taking care of your health. We do a good job taking care of the body.
Yeah.
We barely touch on the mind. God forbid we talk about emotional health. You know, the health of our environment. You know, last year during 2020 we did a series, Spilling the Tea, on environmental and social health. The year before that was on emotional health. The year before that was on mental health, because people ask us, do you have a tea for depression?
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, teas don't work like that.
Yeah, it's not a magic potion.
But we do have immune boosting teas, so I hope that answers your question in the context.
Yeah, it does. And I mean, like you said, it's really important to focus on your mental your mental status, because it took center stage with the pandemic and everybody kind of getting locked down and having to be with themselves and with their family. Your mental state really took center stage, and people didn't know how to tackle that because it hasn't really been addressed to the point where, okay, you're going to have to be inside most of the day, every day for a year, and it kind of, unraveled on people.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 weeks and we'll be back at it, right? Actually, that's what I thought it was going to be, but it didn't happen that way. So, it's funny you say that, because about 2.5 months ago, I wasn't feeling great. And so I started to eat right, started to eat better, and naturally lost the weight, and, started drinking tea. And yeah, man, it's been a really awesome change of events for me. So health-wise, so
That's great. That's great. You should do a video on that. Your health journey.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are ready for that yet. You're used to seeing me eat burritos and burgers and stuff like that, but maybe we'll flip the script on that. But I wanted to ask you about the menu inside. So what kind of drinks can we expect from you? What do you got? What do you have on the menu?
So our two most common drinks is our matcha and our golden milk. Matcha is a ceremonial Japanese green tea, high in caffeine. People love it.
That's hot, or
you have it hot, cold, ice, water, or milk. We can mix it in with other teas. I think
nice.
we got matcha. A few of our staff, they make matcha, like peppermint and teas of the month. We blend new teas together here at the cafe. And then we have our golden milk, which is turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon. It's caffeine free. It's our most popular drink.
Nice.
In fact, that was our first YouTube video that went viral.
Mm-hmm.
And this was back when the Facebook or YouTube didn't know how to switch on.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I just spent all these hours.
I shot that too. That way, a lot of videos started out like that. But yeah.
And that was the first video because I guess people were looking for a way to make golden milk, and that's our most popular tea.
Nice.
So
you have all the variety of different teas. So no coffee, right?
We do have coffee.
Oh, you do? Okay,
yeah.
You do have coffee. What kind of coffees do you have?
It's a strong cold brew coffee. The guy who brews it, I think, is out at Roastus in Torrance. So we pick up that tea from the Torrance Farmers Market. He drops it off to us, and we take it here
That's fantastic.
to the warehouse, and then we distribute it between both cafes.
Beautiful. That's good to know. So when did you start Zens?
I was 23 years old. I just got out of the Navy, and I needed a part-time job while I was going to school. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to sell drinks from around the world. That's why that logo, the logo with the
we'll drop it in
house,
here.
Yeah. I thought, I'm going to be just a broker. I'm just going to specialize in drinks that you can't get here in the U.S.
Right.
Tea was buying tea, it's cheaper. It's just easier. It doesn't cost a lot to freight it. And we started selling that way, and then from teas to herbs to natural medicine.
So what year was that?
That was 2012.
Okay. Yeah, that was kind of when the economy was kind of coming out of that 2010 slump.
Yes.
It was starting to come out. So then you became owner, or you started distributing, or how did it evolve?
So again, my whole goal was to go back in the military.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the military. 5 years Navy, and so I asked my buddy from high school. I said, "Hey, dude, got this idea. If say yes, you'll be with me, and we'll be 50-50." That was my partner, Zeke. We have a blend named after him.
I met Zeke. He's an awesome guy.
Yeah,
love
dude,
Zeke.
I love that guy. He's the one who's responsible for the Zeke's blend and a few other blends. And we worked together. I mean, we were 23 when we started.
We've been buddies for a while.
We've been buddies for a while. My wife and I got married right before my second deployment. We went to the courthouse in Norwalk. My wife brought a friend, and I bought my buddy Zeke.
Oh, wow.
And so we were really close.
I met Zeke at the farmers market.
Yeah.
Way back. Yeah. He was selling the tea, and I bought some Zens tea stuff back then, and he was really knowledgeable. So yeah.
Yeah, he was supposed to join the Navy with me, but he had some health issues, couldn't join. So when you join the military, you lose a lot of people.
Yeah.
And Zeke was one of the few
I can imagine.
people. I was like, dude, you're still here. So we started off the business together, but when you're kids, you're starting off, you don't know any better.
Right.
And then
you don't know the ins and outs.
Then we look and we got 7 employees and these bills, and it's franchise tax board's mad because you didn't pay that thing.
Yeah.
So we ended up splitting, I think 3 or 4 years into the company.
Okay.
And so
So fast forward, here we are now. You open your other location.
Yes.
And then you had eyes to open another one, or it kind of just happened that way, or did you always want to expand it?
No, I knew that I wanted to get the place on Greenleaf. That was
Okay.
a dream. I was praying about it, and it's like, hey, COVID shut all the businesses down, and
Yeah.
you know, we had enough money to put it down to deposit, and then we just like bare bones
Yeah.
figuring it out.
Yeah. On the fly. So
Yep.
you did it. You're here, and we know the pain and struggles of small business. It's really tough. It was a tough 2020, and somehow we made it through here, and here you are. And so how does that feel to have the community support? You got a business, people are coming in, and when you see customers coming in the doors, I don't know if that ever gets old. It doesn't for me. What does it feel like to have that support, man? To have people come in and support your product?
It means a lot. It does. But like, I guess it's because I'm a veteran, you know, like everyone loves you when you got the uniform on, you got the medals.
Yeah.
It's when you come back and you're beat up. You know, I feel good because I'm like, we survived.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking in business, it's like entertainment, you know.
Mhm.
You're popular one second,
Yeah.
people forget you the
Mhm.
next. And so one of the things that I've sought to do is, you know what? I have this platform. I want to connect with people. I want to help people because, you know, I mean, COVID, things change like that.
We know this now. Yeah.
And so the business may come and go, but I want to make sure that the impact we have on people is sincere, and that we connect with people. We touch people's lives. I always wanted a business that the community would benefit from, not
Yeah.
just it makes a lot of money.
Right. Yeah, and that's true. If you really love what you do, and it seems like you do, it makes working a lot easier. You're happy to come to work, and you kind of throw yourself into the product, and everything else kind of falls in place at that point. You agree
Yeah.
with that?
On the best times, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. When there's a pandemic or when there's a lockdown, obviously that's going to be really difficult. But for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, it's
In
great.
a normal situation.
To get back, yes, love having the community support. I love that I'm like, hey, I'm a local guy. My wife and I, we graduated from Cal High. It was like East Whittier. She was Granada. I was Ocean View. She was Laurel, I think. Then I went to Whittier College right after, after the Navy.
Got some deep Whittier roots right
Whittier,
there, man.
yeah. This is pretty. It didn't work out. It just worked out that way.
Yeah,
you know,
it just kind of happens.
When you're a local guy, you get your home support. You just do better.
Yeah, feels good. And some people can't wait to get out of Whittier, but if it's in your blood, like it's in our blood, you just want to stay here and succeed and do it for your home team.
Hey,
home crowd.
There's a reason why a bunch of people hang out in Whittier and stay in Whittier
Right?
generation
Yeah,
after generation.
Exactly, it's true.
That's why. Yeah.
That's true. So, what are the business hours? What do you got going on
Right
there?
now, they're 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Monday, it's closed for like private tea tasting, tea
Okay.
room. So
Oh, so you can rent it out?
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's great.
yes, as of now, as more people come in, we'll probably extend our hours. That's how our last place was.
Okay. Seating inside. You got this great outdoor area here. You're gonna set it up out here, or what's it gonna be like?
You know, we're figuring that out because the health department changes every other week, and so we're got to be fluid. As of right now, we got a couple of tables in there. We got like a stand-up bar area. Hopefully, by the end of the summer, we'll be at 100% capacity to where we can now be open. Right now, it's 50%. So
Okay, yeah.
yeah. In fact, when we got the lease, it was still on shutdown. It was just like we were taking our chances, saying
Yeah,
like,
rolling
hey,
the dice.
you know.
So right now, are you seeing a lot more people coming in and taking the drinks to go, or are they sitting down, or is it?
Majority of
kind of-
people take the teas to go.
Yeah.
Majority, but there are some tea connoisseurs, some tea, real tea people. Like they like to sit down and drink all their teas
Yeah.
and taste the teas. So
Spill the tea.
spill the tea, hang out. There's people. One just came from Fullerton, one from El Monte. They met here.
Oh, yeah,
because
cool.
they're like, we want to be here to
Nice.
try this new tea house. We met you at the farmers market in
Oh,
Alhambra.
definitely. Awesome. So are you still going to do your farmers market stuff all over, or are you going to focus more on
The farmers
Circles.
markets is the how the company got started. So I want to kind of stay true to the roots. Like that's still what we plan on doing, as long as we're able to.
Yeah.
I like farmers market. That's where you get the fresh produce and the food.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, definitely. So there you have it, guys. Zen's Tea House. Now, you had your tea there. I'm looking at that. It's kind of warm out here. I'm thinking I'd like to have a tea, to quench my thirst. So we'll jump inside and grab a tea. Fernando, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Congratulations.
Thanks, Bob.
Good luck to you. And I think Whittier's going to go out and support Zen's Tea House in Uptown Whittier. Cheers. All right, guys, there you have it. Thank you for watching the entire video. If you're still here with me, I really appreciate it. Remember to be kind to one another. Remember to eat, shop, and live in Whittier, California. And I will catch you next time on My Whittier TV. See you guys. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure and subscribe to the channel and catch up on previous episodes of My Whittier TV. Thanks a lot. See you next time.